Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. Today I'm going to go over one that is basically a non-firing blaster. But it was pretty cool because it's a kit, and I know they have other kits, I think, on Amazon. I think I got this one on Amazon, but basically it's like a Glock. And comes with a little stand that you got to build. It comes with these quote-unquote bullets that don't do anything. They don't even, fit on here. But after you build this, it's pretty cool, just for aesthetics and for a fun little project. But it has a quote-unquote safety here, a trigger right here, and it has a prime, so you can see the barrel inside, and you can push it back. It doesn't fire, it doesn't do anything, it's just for looks. But I thought it was pretty cool. I kind of want to get the bigger ones, because they have like rifles and AK-47s, and I like Legos too, so why not? But yeah, it came with 5 of these little bullet things I had to put together. And it's funny too, because this is not Lego, even though it looks exactly like Lego, but it is not Lego. But they fit together just like Lego, and the pieces look very similar, so it's like a knockoff. And the instructions are pretty easy. I mean, it's like Lego. It's very, very simple. And also, what I didn't show you is, in the bottom, it does come with a quote-unquote buildable clip, which is, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what that's supposed to be. But yeah, I may get more in the future, I don't know. I was going to do a second video for my other one, but I'm just going to move this stuff and do it. Just kill 2 birds in one stone, because the other one is not... I mean, it does fire, it's just... You'll see. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Okay. This one. This one I got off of Amazon. It was, I think, 10 or 12 bucks. Aesthetic-wise, it's perfect. The only thing is... Number 1, it shoots these. It comes with 10 of these. And, I mean, the head is a little bit rubbery, but this is hard plastic. I would not use these in a Nerf war whatsoever. Just because, it's not soft, like foam soft anywhere. So, yeah, I just wouldn't. The gun, I guess Desert Eagle, whatever. It doesn't prime, like a normal blaster, like from here. But it does have a magazine release, which is here. So you just press that, and it actually falls out pretty easy. So this magazine holds 5 at a time. Just load it up here. I spent today trying to mod this thing, and there's not really much you can do to it. If I have the right screwdriver out here, I'll show you the inside as well. Is that 5? No, one more. Okay, so you just load it. So that's pretty satisfying, because you don't really get a lot of that with I mean, you don't get that at all with a quote-unquote Nerf brand gun. Maybe like a third party, like what is it, the Phoenix with the 6 motors, and the bottom feed into the grip magazines, stuff like that. But you just prime it, so it looks just like one, and it has a auto retract, so that's pretty cool. Where'd that come from? Let's try that one more time. There we go. Now, so one's loaded. I'm gonna look at the FPS, but it's probably gonna be like 25, because they're plastic, they're heavier, so they don't fly. And I've tried putting short darts in the magazine, and they do fit, but they won't come out, because the pusher in there is not like a normal, Nerf setup, where it's a plunger tube and a plunger pushing air. It's a plastic rod that jams into the back of the ammo here, because that's flat, and it just pushes it out. I mean, there's still a spring in there, but it's like nothing. All right, let's see. Ah, I'm surprised. 33.8. That's not bad at all. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. So, for a really cheap shooting plastic blaster, it's not bad. I think when they were making this, they were thinking aesthetics, and that was it. Performance was a second thought afterwards. They're like, how can we actually sell this instead of just saying, hey, here's a plastic toy gun, you know? And I think they just said, well, put a spring in there, and they can shoot a little bit, but not really. But this, I believe, has 7 screws. Let's see if I have the right screwdriver. I think this one. There we go. One here. Ooh, do I need smaller? Maybe this one. Really? Maybe this one? I know I have a screwdriver in here that's gonna fit that guy. Let's see here. There we go. And this is a funky little blaster inside. Basically, this whole handle is just hollow because the magazine goes in. Oh, before we take all the screws out, let's pop that out real quick. Oh wait, I already took it out. I don't know why, but every time I go to open this, the magazine's always in there. I think I'm using a size 1 screwdriver. It's like one of the smallest ones. And when you open this, be careful because besides the screws holding it together, it does have some few clips, but they're very small. Well, not small, but they're very not accessible. What's the word I'm looking for? Very easy to open clips, unlike you know, the Nerf 2.0 line where everybody had a problem. I'm gonna try to leave all the screws where they are and open this with a flat head here. So I'm gonna go in the butt here. You can hear it popping open. There it goes. There we go. Oh, see, that's why you want to be careful. So make sure you kind of hold on to the muzzle because the spring does shoot out like that. But basically, so I can get this last one out. Let's see, is it still in there? And a little bit. Yep. There we go. So this is very simple compared to like a Nerf blaster. Nerf blaster, you know, you have all sorts of things in it. You got the catch, you got the plunger tube, you got the seal, the stopper, maybe an air restrictor in there, you know, all that fun stuff. But basically in this one, you have this spring. This spring is only for when you prime the gun. And it basically, you have to make sure that the spring head stops right here where that part is. And then the way that it primes, I'm not going to take it fully apart, but you pretty much see. So you got the trigger here. The trigger releases the catch right there. It's a different kind of way, but it's not bad. And this is the clip release. We'll just put that right there for now. But this is basically the plunger rod, the thing that hits the plastic ammo here in the butt. And that's a spring that is used to actually propel the thing out of the gun. It's very small. I mean, it's strong enough. I had another spring, and I tried to use it, and it just wouldn't do it. There was some rattling, so I didn't have one long enough. And I only had two that were like the same thickness because it has to fit into the, underneath here. But as you can see, it's a pretty simple setup. You can maybe mod it. I mean, if you find the right spring, but that spring is like a specific size. Really hard to find. I'll put this back in. Let's do that. So the spring stops here because it has these 4 pegs all around it. What I usually try to do is I usually try to line it up to that mark. Make sure that the spring's on there. And I try to work it back. Not to really prime it, just to hold it enough. And I think I heard a click. Put this back on. Hopefully we can be quick enough. While I'm trying to put this together, did anyone not see the new Spider-Man No Way Home trailer? I haven't talked to many that haven't, but I mean, I knew it was going to happen, within like the next couple of weeks, but I was pleasantly surprised with that trailer. It was a really good trailer. And what's funny is I just finished watching Loki on Disney Plus. So I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right. Pull the screws back together. So the good thing is when you are closing it back up, you can hear all the snaps. And then that helps you, because you can leave it like that and then just, screw in all the screws back together. But basically it's secure, enough to where you don't really need to handle it that much or put pressure on anything, because some blasters you do, or else they'll pop open, especially if you upgrade the spring. That tends to happen a lot. But this one's simple. I mean, for $10-12, not bad. Like I said, the performance is crap, basically. But if you're using it for cosplay or like a movie prop, very cheap, easy movie prop. I mean, this thing is pretty, it's a 1-to-1 scale, I believe. Maybe a smidge smaller, but you wouldn't be able to tell in a movie. I mean, or a skid or something. But if you do use it and you repaint it to look like an actual firearm, if you use it out in the public, make sure it's on a private field or, in your backyard or something where nobody else can see, because they might say, oh, he's got a real gun. He's pointing it at people. Let me call the cops. And then you have a really big problem. Right. There you go. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. I have a few blasters coming on the way this week. And then one, I don't know when it's coming because it was an ad off of Instagram, but I'm kind of excited for that one because it's kind of like this. It's a smidge bigger. It has a magazine. I always think it's in there. It has a magazine and it has shells that you put these really tiny foam darts into, and it actually has ejecting action when you fire, and then you go to the next round and it actually pops out the side. So that's pretty cool. And then I also ordered the two D-Dart Tempest Pros, 2 of them. I'll get those Thursday, I believe. And then I ordered the Worker Cheetah from Luke from Out of Darts. So very excited. Or I got the Cheetah 2.0 from him, the one that takes the short dart magazines, because short darts is where it's at. So when I get those, I'll put them up. But other than that, guys, that's all I got to say for today. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll link both of these blasters if you want. I think I got them both off of Amazon. So look for those down below in the description. Please like, follow, and share. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.